Oh, what's going on? This don't look too good. Got a lot of sentinels out here. So hey, we're teaming up with the Brotherhood. Don't expect that for too long. This will be probably the only time that happens. Gotta get out of the way. Grenades! Get out of the way! There's one more? Nope. There are more. Wow. Okay. Where did you guys come from? Nope. Fuck your laser. You stupid. Oh, more. How many of you fuckers are there? Oh, we're finally done. Despite there being like one more.
Oh yeah, just 5 left. Wolverine! Cease all mutant. You see? Violence is all humanity has to offer us. Doesn't he ever shut up? Look! No! Main target acquired. Primary objective secured. Withdrawn. Follow them! X-Men, no! We need to regroup.
Damn, Magneto's pretty fucking stupid, huh? Let himself get trapped like that. Oh. Okay, here we are. I just faced through that guy. Anyone else talk to? Bob? Oh no, Wolverine. I was about to say Bobby Drake. That's absolutely not who this is.
You're one tough chick, Allison. You've seen more action in the past couple of days than most people see in a lifetime.
What are those Sentinels gonna do with Magneto?
I wouldn't worry none about Magneto. He can take care of himself. Those Sentinels got no idea the amount of destruction that's gonna be unleashed on them.
See you later, Wolverine.
See you, Pebbles.
Okay, this one kind of goes a little low-key. This one kind of low-key goes hard. But, yeah, Emma Frost. Fucking boring as shit. Anyways. I guess not boring. More so just like, I don't know, annoying. It's like, what the fuck? I don't care. Whenever she shows up in something, I'm like, oh, God. Get her off my fucking screen!
Ah, Allison. What can we do for you?
Why is Professor Xavier unconscious?
I don't understand it myself, Allison. His vital signs are stable. His body is completely intact. There's no physical reason for him to be in a coma. But we are dealing with psychic matters. Not an area of my expertise.
What can we do to get him back to normal?
His mind must be set free from the astral plane so it can return to his body.
What if his body was damaged before his mind was freed from the astral plane?
If the professor dies here, he would cease to exist on the astral plane as well. An option we don't even dare to consider.
Maybe I'll come back later to check on Professor X.
We'll see you later.
Ilyana, I would like you to meet Magma, the newest addition to the X-Men.
Hello, Magma. I am pleased to meet you.
How are you feeling?
I am fine, but your Dr. Beast insisted I remain in the bed. This is most frustrating. All I want to do is go and feel the sun upon my face.
Nonsense, Ilyana. You need your rest. Later, I will carry you and your bed outside.
There are times when I think you have more brawn than brain, big brother.
You must be very happy to see Colossus again.
Duh. That is true. But it saddens me that Professor Xavier is trapped on the astral plane with that Cossack Shadow King.
You are not to worry about that, Ilyana. We will save Professor Xavier.
Any idea why Shadow King attacked you?
Oh, yes. Shadow King loved to brag. He explained in great detail that I was merely bait to trap Professor Xavier. He also mentioned that with the professor out of the way, someone else would be able to carry out their plan.
Any idea who wanted the professor out of the way?
Yet, all I know is that it was someone in the real world.
I'll stop by later, Ilyana.
Good. I could use some company other than my overprotective big brother.
Is it so wrong that a brother be concerned about his little sister?
Hello, Allison. What can we do for you?
What are you doing?
We're hoping to enter the astral plane soon and save Professor Xavier. But we have to study the situation a little first. Shadow King is extremely powerful.
Is Professor Xavier gonna be all right?
If he's ever to regain consciousness, we must return to the astral plane and free him so that his mind will be reintegrated into his body.
Who is Shadow King?
Shadow King is a mental parasite who lives on the astral plane, but he can take over the body of a person in the real world. The X-Men have fought him several times.
Charles first met Shadow King a long time ago in Cairo, Egypt, back when Shadow King inhabited the body of a man known as Amal Farouk.
When he and Professor X met, it was hate at first sight. They wound up battling on the astral plane. Professor Xavier won, but just barely.
And it would appear Shadow King is still seeking vengeance. He's grown much stronger since our last meeting. Shadow King had little trouble capturing Charles.
Yeah, and he also got bitched out by something that we've been killing thousands of by that point.
What will Shadow King do to Professor X?
Knowing Shadow King, he'll torture Charles, causing him as much mental pain as possible. Then once he's had his fun, Shadow King will destroy Charles.
We can't let that happen.
Don't worry, Allison. It won't. The X-Men will see to that.
I'll let you ladies get back to work.
Thank you, Allison.
Hi, Magma.
Finding anything on the computer?
I'm trying to track the movements of Havoc and the Acolytes. It looks as though they weren't able to catch up with the Sentinels.
So Magneto is the prisoner of whoever controls the Sentinels?
If he is, they would need extremely powerful methods of holding him in stasis. At Magneto's current output level, I don't think even the magnetic dampeners on the Arbiter could contain him.
Who is Havoc?
He's my younger brother, Alex Summers.
I thought you two looked alike. So he's a mutant too?
Yeah, his powers work kinda like mine. Only he absorbs cosmic radiation, and he generates waves of plasma.
Did you see where Havoc and the Acolytes went after they lost track of Magneto?
I tried to, but they just suddenly disappeared. As if they vanished. I have no idea where they went.
Good luck finding Havoc.
Thanks, Magma. Okay, people. I managed to track Havoc and the Acolytes for a short time after they left the mansion. They weren't able to catch up with the Sentinels, so we have to assume Magneto is being held prisoner.
Did you see where Havoc went once they lost Magneto's trail? Perhaps that would lead us to their headquarters.
I tried, but at one point they just vanished. It was like they were there one moment, gone the next.
But I, on the other hand, using the wonders of satellite technology, have determined the location of Asteroid M.
You found it?
Robert, after all this time, how can you doubt my technical prowess?
Is that what Magneto was calling the Mount?
We believe so. It's his home base. A space station built into the core of an asteroid that's magnetically suspended several miles above the Earth. From the scans I've run, it appears to be both psionically and magnetically shielded.
Okay, so let's hop in the X-Jet, pop up there, and bust some skulls.
Because of the magnetic shielding, no spacecraft, not even the X-Jet, would be able to get near Asteroid M.
But how does the Brotherhood get there?
The Morlocks.
I beg your pardon?
I heard the Morlocks talking just before they nabbed me. And that space rock ain't the mount. The mount's here on Earth. I bet that be the only way to transport to Magneto's base. So what are we waiting for? Let's go pay the Morlocks a visit.
Let's make this quick. The sooner we question the Morlocks, the sooner we can find Magneto's base and stop this war before it gets started. So I've decided to put Nightcrawler in the party. We'll see if that was a good idea or not. You know, I thought it's been a while.
I'm not doing anything wrong here, really.
I'd advise you to remove the healer's potions from your pockets and put them back where you found them.
I was just looking at stuff, honest. I wasn't gonna take anything.
Tell you what, you give us the information we need, and we won't tell the other Morlocks you were trying to steal from the healer.
They tear me apart. Okay. You win. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Where is Healer?
He went to see Mara a few hours ago. He hasn't come back since. He seemed pretty upset. Something about the Morlocks working with the Brotherhood. The healer wasn't too happy when he heard about that one.
Is Healer normally gone this long?
Nah, he rarely leaves his shop for more than a few minutes. He's always afraid he'll miss someone who'll need medicine.
Mara must have taken him prisoner. Do you know where Mara is?
Nah, I don't know. But she's taken any Morlocks who will follow her and formed a small army. She calls them the Gene Nation.
Why is she doing this? She should know better than to work with the Brotherhood.
And she hopes we'll get a piece of the action when the Brotherhood takes over the world. I think she's fed up with her people being forced to live in the sewers.
But she's not. You're not. You guys choose to live in the forest. You've been given multiple times. You've been told multiple times that you're able to move up onto the surface with the X-Men, but you choose not to. Don't let us catch you in here ever again. And a door magically opens up. Now we have to find said door. Well, it ain't that one. The least they could have done is, like, I don't know, like, put a little marker. Here we go. If this is the right way. I could be moving in the wrong direction, I swear to God, if I end up in the wrong place. Seems to be alright. No, I want you to jump down there. Dingus? I gotta go back here. I didn't check this area. I just moved on, so I just wanted to see if there was anything missing. And clearly, there was. There was a sketchbook. And that's why Nightcrawler can be useful. He can shortcut certain areas. Combat-wise, though, again, it's like I said, more so in the games following this he's useful, not too much in this.
Soon you ain't gonna be so
Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. This is more of a scenario of, you know, us not being trapped in here with you, more so you being trapped in here with us. I mean, literally, all of you just went down pretty easily. The only thing that was keeping you guys around was, you know, you had a healer who was bringing you guys back. But then I just targeted them and beat their ass. So, pretty fucking dark in here, man. I mean, I know you guys live in a sewer, but surely you guys could afford a light or two. That guy just phased through the floor. Awesome. Didn't even need to do anything with him. He just exited himself from reality. I was gonna say, I feel like I could just use Nightcrawler to teleport through there, which I probably can. But I looked around, I'm like, there must be some switch. And then I looked down there and I saw, oh, Healer's over here. So, you should probably go talk to him. Please, X-Men, free me from this cage. You'll have to find a mechanism to open the door. Yeah. I get that, dude. I'm trying to look for it.
I should have known the X-Men would free me. Bless your hearts.
Are you okay?
Yes, yes. I'm quite unhurt. Marrow hasn't grown foolish enough to attack me.
Why were you imprisoned?
I think Marrow had heard enough of my complaining. Gene Nation, indeed. Marrow is going to split the Morlocks in two with her fantasy talk of living on the surface.
Is Marrow working with the Brotherhood?
Yes. She's ferrying the followers of Magneto. She helps them get to a place called the Mount. From there, they are transported to his base.
How is Marrow getting them to the Mount?
They are using something called the Gateway.
What is the Gateway?
I don't know, but I believe it to be in that room.
You should return to your shop now.
Thank you, X-Men. I will.
Okay. Now we can go through this door. Hi. Who are you? We're here looking to get to the Mount. Is there some sort of gateway in here? Please, we need to get to the Mount so that way we can stop Magneto. He's going to start a war. Guess we have to go through there if we're going to find the Mount. Let's go. Is there a gateway? We're looking for a gateway. Turns out gateway's just a dude. What is this place? How far have we transported? X-computer, triangulate on my signal and tell me where we are.
Your present location is longitude west, 78.52.13, latitude south, 1.3.22.
Wow. We're at the equator. Computer, notify someone at the mansion that they need to bring the X-Jet down here to pick us up.
Affirmative.
Guess it's time to do a little investigating. So yeah, we're now in here. Of course, as soon as I decide, yeah, let's play as Wolverine, immediately. Enemies that are physical resistant. You know what? I'm saving. Alright. Jumping down here, since there are enemies that I can actually do damage to. What the hell? Quit doing that. Jesus Christ! More? Wow, okay. So that's not good. Storm and Nightcrawler are dead. They probably got knocked into the lava. Hey, this isn't good. You know, I'm gonna start grabbing people and tossing them. But for some reason I can't. I don't know why. And Wolverine's dead. Yeah, there's no way I'm living. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Good thing I saved just then. Okay, and let's bring them over here. Let's bring as much of them over here as we can, you know? You just fall in there. Okay, okay. It's all these dudes, right? And since they do that blast back thing, it blasted a bunch of them into the fucking into the lava, which was clearly not good. And Wolverine's dead. We just have to power through. Fuck you. Okay. Before we move forward, we're gonna bring back Wolverine.
Never thought you'd get this far, ex-ladies.
This is where you're transporting mutants up to Asteroid M, isn't it?
You punks aren't as dumb as you look. With the coming war and all, we've been very busy transporting new recruits.
But why come here? Why doesn't Gateway move mutants directly to Asteroid M?
The little guy's powerful, but he can't reach that far.
We're gonna shut you down, Avalanche.
Give it your best shot.
No, not even going to bother referencing the fact that, not even gonna bother referencing the fact that, you know, Sabretooth is in this room. Oh! Wolverine's dead. And Iceman's dead. And Nightcrawler's dead. What the hell happened to Nightcrawler? Why did he die? Well, this is not great. So, when I eventually die and I have to do this fight over again, I can tell you what we're not going to do. We're going to change out Nightcrawler because he's proven to be fucking useless. Alright. We got Magma in now. Going for a little bit of a yin-yang situation with Iceman and Magma. Alright, so this time we're going to be playing as Magma. And hopefully that produces a different result. Jesus, the only problem about this is I have to hear Avalanche's fucking voice lines repeat over and over again. Thing is, if I die, I think I got it down. If I die. I mean, it's a long process, but it's the process that'll work. Oh, we're so close. God damn it. That slowdown thing is just too much. Yes, there we go.
Looks like the nice guys come in last again.
No? What are you talking about?
What now?
There's no way up to Asteroid M now. Let's regroup back at the mansion.
We are standing on the edge of an abyss, and by God, our very existence depends on immediate, decisive action. There is no negotiating with the mutant blight. Ladies and gentlemen, I offer you a way to eradicate it before they... You have the audacity
Silence, human! Your plans to destroy mutant kind will not come to fruition. This pitiful attempt failed, but it has sealed your fate. Let your followers know that it was you who set this war in motion, and let their anguished cries keep you warm in the days to come.
This isn't working out the way you promised.
Don't be so naive, Havoc. How can we ever hope to live peacefully with a species that regards us as abominations?
But using this gravitron of yours is madness.
Then let madness be the mother of change.
No! I won't let you do this!
Only through force will they realize that we are not merely their equals. We are their superiors. And on the 8th day, I looked down upon creation and said, let there be darkness. You set these events in motion the first time you laid hands on one of us. You have always looked down upon mutants, feared us, hated us. And now you shall reap what you have sown. The decision is yours. Will a new day dawn where my children will no longer hide in fear? Or will it be forever night?
For RBN World News, I'm Deborah Owens. It's been 2 weeks since mutant leader Magneto began using his powers to encircle the Earth with asteroids. Currently, 90% of the sun's energy is being blocked from our atmosphere. As a result, there has been a 20-degree drop in the world's median temperature. At the UN, world leaders spoke out today, denouncing Magneto as barbaric and calling for retaliatory action. In the US, the president stated that military forces have focused their attention on finding Magneto's base.
Citizens of Earth, I am Magneto. I have 3 demands which must be met unconditionally. First, all anti-mutant programs are to be terminated immediately. Second, the island of Genosha in the Indian Ocean will be granted to me as a sovereign nation. Finally, General William Kincaid will be handed over to me for trial under mutant law. If my demands are met, the sun will shine again. If I am defied, the chill you feel now will become the endless winter of your discontent. The choice is yours.
Since Magneto surrounded the Earth and asteroids, things are really starting to fall apart. Humans are close to declaring all-out war against mutants. I wish Professor X were here. He'd know what to do. I hope they figure out a way to help him escape from Shadow King.